Where to from here? A Path to Canadian Prosperity. Written by Bill Morneau with John Lawrence Reynolds. Narrated by Bill Morneau. Dedication. To my wife Nancy and our children, Henry, Claire, Edward, and Grace. Thanks for enduring my political adventure and for sharing my views on the value of public service. Epigraph. What great and enduring achievement has the world ever accomplished that was not based on idealism? Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Introduction. Federal elections in Canada are historic events, and the election of 2015 proved to be both historic and unique for a variety of reasons. 11 weeks passed between the day Prime Minister Stephen Harper dropped the writ and Election Day on October 19, resulting in the longest election campaign in the country's history. Besides setting a record of dubious merit, this meant Canadians were subjected to more days of political tirades than they had been in any prior campaign. The election also marked the entry of a neophyte Liberal Party leader in Justin Trudeau, whose political bona fides at the time were more closely linked to his family name than practical experience. The results were equally historic. After being knocked back to third place in the 2011 election, Liberals scored an upsurge of 148 new seats. Along with delivering a firm majority in Parliament, it marked the biggest numerical increase for a single party since Confederation, and the first time a party rebounded from third place in the Commons to a majority government. And with an equal number of men and women among the original 30 ministers, Canada could boast the first gender-balanced cabinet in its history. Amidst all these notable factors, the election confirmed that Canada is basically a centrist country, choosing a different path than the one followed by the Harper Conservatives. Canadians demonstrated, not for the first time, an aversion to extremist views and politics while generally tolerating their existence and, to some extent, their role in government. How many other democracies in the world find a place for a political party whose platform is firmly fixed on secession? This tradition of seeking the comfortable and stable centre explains how a sea change in political power can occur in Canada, free of violence and heated rejection of the results. It's a quality we should not only take quiet pride in possessing, but we should also recognize in it a particular Canadian advantage. The 2015 election confirmed all of this. It also confirmed that Canada can attract fresh faces and new talents to the highest political arena in the land, people who bring ideas, enthusiasm, and determination with them, people like me. Everyone who enters public life arrives with goals. Some make the choice to satisfy their need to be someone. Others arrive determined to do something. Political parties, to my mind, should strive to attract the latter group. The former will find their way naturally. Whatever the motivation, we all arrive convinced that we can make a difference, either individually or within the structure of a political party. Seated somewhere on the floor of the Commons and witnessing the give and take across the aisle during question period is never enough. Nor is attendance at committee meetings, where a good deal of theatre happens alongside important scrutiny of government. As cliched as it sounds, we need people driven by visions of doing things today that will improve the lives of other Canadians and pave the way for the country's success tomorrow. I shared those ideas and visions. Mine were rooted in W.F. Morneau & Associates, the business my father launched in 1966. The company's original plan had been to provide employers and employees with the means to fund benefits through their working years and into retirement. I focused my efforts on building the company from its southwestern Ontario roots and national presence into an international publicly traded firm, expanding our services to include the administration of health and pension programs, as well as assistance for employees going through personal challenges, made me aware of social problems that I was lucky enough never to have encountered firsthand, and so had never dealt with, problems like financial jeopardy, prejudice, addiction, psychological stress, and more. Writing checks was one way to respond to needs like these, but that struck me as too easy, too effortless. I chose instead to volunteer my time and energy to organizations such as St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto, Covenant House,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?